Hello, you toasty-toed, buttery-bummed bread boys. Today I'll be finding the best combo of gear possible for each boss in Cuphead, except for the DLC. This is the second part in the series, so the link to part 1 will be in the description if you are interested. Although, I'd like to note that I'm not going to remember to do that, because I'm a little special, so figure it out yourself. A close friend of mine, Black Yoshi Productions, is helping me with these picks because he knows what he's talking about and I don't. I'm just a simple piece of bread after all. Now, without further delay, let's start with Baroness Von Bon Bon. For this curvy queen, I recommend Spread Shot. Spread can quickly defeat the gumball machine and has a wide spread of projectiles, spreading low enough to kill the jelly beams without having to think about it. Lobber can also do this, but it doesn't prove useful otherwise. Roundabout is also recommended for this fight, because it proves useful for the Jawbreaker, who follows behind you. Since the bullets produced by the Roundabout go behind you, you'll be able to beat it quickly. The Roundabout is also productive in the final phase, while Von Bon Bon herself emerges from her castle to chase behind you. When it comes to which super art to use, Super Art 1 is a must, as always. I used Smoke Bomb because it's good on most of the mini-bosses, and in the final phase. On to Beppy the Clown. Oddly enough, I still recommend Spread Shot for Carnival Kerfuffle. Instead of the usual Roundabout though, I recommend Lobber. It does plenty of damage during phase 1 if you aim it diagonally. Roundabout was my initial thought, but Lobber actually works out pretty well. Spread overall is useful during all phases except for phase 1 because this Bozo the Clown looking goober is just too speedy during that phase. Spread is perfect for phase 2, since you are already up close to this balloon-headed baby's dome, so I found it efficient to use Spread to deal plenty of damage. Spread works well when hiding under his ass, or donkey, or, I think it's actually a horse, and also during phase 4 while you're taking a pleasant little ride on this carousel here. You know the drill by now. First super is best super. No surprises there. When it came down to charms, Smoke Bomb worked well in the first phase when avoiding the ducks, since I couldn't pay enough attention to shoot them. If you have a hard time paying attention as well, then you should check out today's sponsor. No, I'm kidding. But if you find that difficult, you should definitely use Smoke Bomb. Now, next up in line, Grim Matchstick. Behind curtain number 1 is... Sir? Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave. Alright, man, if you can't get out of here, I'm gonna have to bring in security. Alright, security, come bring this guy out of here.
Man, get out of here, Mr. Curtain.
Alright, now that that's out of the way, for shot A, Lobber is a good choice for the first 2 phases. I'm sure I could think of a good explanation, but I'm getting tired of writing this script and I'm pretty lazy, so if you just play the boss, it'll explain itself. Just take my word for it, eh? For shot B, Charge Shot and Roundabout both work. However, a little birdie told me, and by that I mean Black Yoshi told me, that Charge is better.
Man, get out of here, Mr. Roundabout.
Basically, in phase 3, Charge is a good way to avoid shooting these large, juicy balls of death. And, Super Art 1? I'm sorry, it's just perfect! Anyway, since this fight is as hard as my willy watching Cocomelon, Heart works well. You can do coffee if you want. Really, just do whatever you want. I really don't care. So that wraps up Inkwell 2, since both Djimmi the Great and Wally Warbles are airplane levels. And with that, I'll see you never. I'm quitting YouTube. I'm gonna join MatPat in YouTube heaven. By the way, this is me kidding.